Hey everyone, I'm out here in the garage, and what we're going to be doing today is talking about fake Honda parts. So stay tuned. So if you're new to the channel, I just want to welcome you here, and hopefully you'll consider subscribing if you like what you see. Also, check out Car Apprentice on Instagram, X, and Facebook. I post lots of pictures and videos on those platforms before I post anything on YouTube. And occasionally I'll post things on those platforms I don't post on YouTube. Also, check out the website at carapprentice.com. And don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video. So I've seen this topic on YouTube a little bit. I haven't really watched very many videos. I think I watched one Eric the Car Guy video on this topic. So I buy a lot of parts. I buy them from all sorts of different sources, and I get a lot of things on eBay for really good prices. But I've noticed a rash, and I think probably other people out there have noticed a rash of these parts that are fake. They are not real, genuine OEM Honda parts. They look like the Honda parts. They may even have similar packaging to the Honda packaging, but they are fake. And I would not put those things on my car, especially a part that would go on an engine and could cause some serious damage if it were to fail. So I'm going to give you my take on this subject. So, let's get into it. If you perform a search on eBay for a Honda part, prices are all over the place. As they say, some seem too good to be true, and it can be challenging to differentiate between fake and real parts. The first consideration when I see a part for sale on eBay is the seller, because credibility in a marketplace like eBay is very important. If the seller appears to be a Honda or Acura dealership, I'll read through the seller description and try to find a website to confirm their legitimacy. I'll use All Discount Parts as an example. They're an actual dealership in Colorado, and here's their website. Once confirmed, if the part they're selling is more than I want to pay, I'll still reference their item and packaging pictures to compare to other sellers' pics. Feedback is the primary metric for judging a seller's credibility. If a part seller has thousands of sales and a high feedback rating, I look for about 97% plus, it's potentially a good indication that they're credible. I've found that many fake part sellers have relatively little feedback, which would seem to indicate that they're in it to make a quick buck. Occasionally, I've gotten great deals on parts sold by an average Joe on eBay, someone who is not a parts seller or an authorized dealer. They may be selling a bunch of random items, of which a Honda part is one of them. I rarely buy parts in unsealed packages, and that packaging should match what's typical for the OEM. This water pump I purchased on eBay for $73 is in a sealed blue package, and this tensioner I also bought on eBay for $45 is in a sealed amber package. Of course, packaging can change over time, so I do some due diligence if the part is packaged differently. If you decide to purchase a part in an unsealed package, I will compare the part's markings and pictures to a legitimate part to verify what is normal. Also, characteristics such as color and design should match OEM. Spotting fakes by their labels can be a little tricky. Honda labeling can vary, but I've seen parts where the labeling isn't consistent with those variations. For example, I saw one part that had Made in Japan below Honda Motor Company Ltd at the top of the label and below the barcode. I'd never seen Made in Japan in two locations on a Honda label, so I was immediately skeptical. Some genuine Honda parts labels also have Made in the USA or Assembled in USA. You may find a QR code that you can try scanning by capturing a screenshot and using a QR code reader app on your phone. The part number font can be a clue of authenticity. If the font is abnormally bold or it looks different from a typical Honda font, I'd be skeptical. Like the QR code, it's not always possible, but you could scan the barcode on a tablet or PC monitor using your phone. Here's a sample I took from a seller of this tensioner. The Honda part number is 14520-RCA-A01. The barcode reads genuine parts versus the 14520 RCA A01 I read from the authentic Honda tensioner's package. I would consider the part in the eBay listing to be highly suspicious. Honda sometimes includes other identifiers on their labels, such as a K identifier. It's possible that identifier could begin with a different letter. From what I've seen, the K identifier is 6 characters long. If it's shorter than 6 characters, I'd question the part's authenticity. If the part you're considering meets these criteria, I would feel comfortable purchasing it. Alright, so there you have it. There's my take on the fake Honda parts epidemic on eBay. So you really have to kind of slow yourself down on eBay. You know, they have the buy it now, they've got the best offer pricing, and then also the bidding. That kind of gets you a little bit wrapped up in that hysteria. You just got to take a step back and make sure you're making a sound decision. So hopefully this information was helpful, and thanks for watching.